Hello, my name is Natasha Rismayuda Kirana. This time I will give a speech about what causes racism of black people in America and whether there is still racism. The last is how to eliminate racism of black people in America. The first topic, there are several causes of black racism in the America. The first, the history of slavery. The centuries-long practice of slavery in the American create the basis for the idea of white superiority and black inferiority. Slavery shaped social, political, and economic structure that demean black people. Millions of Africans were forcibly brought to the American to work as slaves on plantation and estate, forming the basis of the economic system in the American colonies. In the 18th and 19th centuries, there was a spread of a false scientific theory of racial superiority, which support the view that white people were considered superior to black people. This theory was used to justify the oppression and colonization of black people. Slavery formed the basis of the American economy in the past, with most of the wealth concentrated in the hands of black slave owners. Slaves were considered property and didn't have the same rights as white people. The system of slavery reinforced the racist view that black people were not equal to white people. The next causes is the Jim Crow system. After the American Civil War, the abolition of slavery, Jim Crow laws were introduced in the South aimed at legally separating the races and creating a strict system of racial segregation. Some example of the right that black people had at the time also a federal constitutional amendment granted blacks the right to vote in the 15th Amendment in 1870. Jim Crow laws often impeded their voting rights. For example, through discriminatory voter tests such as proficiency tests and poll tests, as well as violence and threats against black voters. The next is blacks were barred from attending school attended by white people and were often only given access to school with low standard or inadequate facilities. Their education is often segregated and unequal. The next is black people are often not allowed to use the same public facilities as white people, such as toilet, drinking water, and other public places. This results in segregation in everyday life. And the next causes black people are often economically disadvantaged, whether through restricted access to decent work, low wages, or discrimination in the provision of loans or financial service. Black people often restricted in their civil rights such as the right to interracial marriage, the right to sit on juries, or the right to equal protection of the law. Black people often experience discrimination when in public places such as restaurants, movie theaters, or other entertainment venues, where they may be barred from entering and segregated from white people. In the third causes is social and economic inequality. Black people often experience persistent social and economic inequalities, including high unemployment and low income. Their status as immigrants and low-wage earners for 100 years has made black people undervalued. The white community feel that black people are not part of the group. So there are various struggles on behalf on black emancipation to fight the discriminatory order in society. Simply put, to escape the existing stigma, black people must develop their potential to become equal to white groups. Interestingly, not all our opportunities are given fairly to black groups due to the existence of white privilege that applies socially, as if there are restrictions on black groups to develop their potential, especially in the economic field. The book, entitled How Europe Underdeveloped Africa, explained that in the end, the many countries on the African continent have difficulty developing their economic capabilities due to the giant pressure of the United States and Europe, as well as social classes that place black group at disadvantage. This is the line with the political economy analysis that the author has previously described as a form of success for the United States and Europe to marginalize the existence of Africa and black groups economically, society, and politically. And the next cases, police violence and unjust criminal justice system. Black people are consistently victims by police violence and unfairness of criminal justice system. The incident such as police shooting of unarmed black people and harsher sentence for the same crimes often reflect racial bias in legal system. Leadership and representation inequalities. Black people are often underrepresented in political, business, and social leadership positions. This lack of representation can reinforce the perception that black people are not equal to white people in the term of ability and importance. And the last topic, how to eradicate racism. The first, it is important to raise awareness about the history of racism, stereotypes, and prejudice that exist in society. Education on diversity, inclusion, and human rights should be strengthened in school and other educational institutions. In the second, criminal justice and policy system should be reformed to eliminate racial bias and ensure fair treatment for all individuals regardless of their skin color. The third, strong legal protection against racial discrimination should be implemented in all areas of life, including employment, housing, and public service. The fourth, it is important to encourage greater political participation and representation for black people in all levels of government and public institutions. And then the fifth, to communities must unite to oppose racism and promote racial equality. This is involve collective action such as demonstration, public campaign, and support for organizations fighting for the rights of black people. In the sixth, it is important to adopt a holistic approach that combines effort from different sectors of society, including government, private, civil society, and educational institutions, to address the root causes of racism in a comprehensive and sustainable way. In the seventh, addressing racism against black people in the America requires a strong commitment from all parties and concrete action aimed at creating a more just, inclusive, and equal society for all citizens. I think that's enough for this discussion. Hopefully, it can be useful. Thank you.